Hola Dick, buenas tardes.
Hola.
¿Qué es más difícil como entrenador? ¿Convencer al equipo que ha hecho muchas cosas bien cuando no gana o corregir lo que ha hecho mal cuando pierde?
No, it's a good question. Because it has two nice things. To start with the last thing is more when things are not going right, you try to get the players going, and maybe sometimes their feeling is a little bit less on the pitch with training. But if I see it with us this season and also last season, is that for me in the trainings we are quite equal. Like, we are good, we have a good attitude, we try to work every day very hard and to improve. I also think that is because we have like a big individual project for every player, like a plan, how to develop individually as a player in our philosophy, what they have like with the other coaches, where they work on daily. So in that case, it's for us like normal. For me, then the first thing is then is of course better, because you are in a good, you end up with a good, like the last game. I think we played very good. We dominate the game, we controlled the game with and without the ball. This is how you want to see it. And then the only thing is what we need to do is probably score more goals, or don't give up the last goal, and then you win 0-1. So that is a little bit then unfortunately in the way how we make the mistake in the end. It's totally not necessary because of it's just a goal kick from the opponent. But yeah, to continue for tomorrow, it gives maybe a little bit more confidence. But in the way how we work, I'm quite happy to be involved in both things, because this is also my job. And yeah, I'm just happy that we have a game again tomorrow. It's a busy schedule, but for me as a coach, I really love it, as much as possible games, and to focus on that.
Buenas tardes, Dick. Yo quería preguntar sobre todo por una valoración al respecto de la unidad B, entre comillas, de jugadores que no estaban teniendo tanta participación en el equipo, o la tuvieron al principio y ahora no tienen el mismo protagonismo, como es el caso de Schreuder, como es el caso de Villahermosa, como es el caso del propio Mollito o de Douglas Aurelio, que se demostró en la visita a Huesca que, sobre todo una fase de la temporada como la que viene ahora, con muchos partidos, con Copa, con partido intersemanal, la importancia de tener al 100% de los jugadores enchufados, a los que juegan, y también, sobre todo, a los que tienen menos oportunidades y menos minutos.
Yes, so I think they did a good job. You also see in the way how we train that they were quite fit if you don't play for a long time, but we already had that last year also with the Cup games. It's just good. Also tomorrow we will probably rotate a little bit. We have some players who are on 4 yellow cards. We have some players who come back from injury and are maybe available on the bench. We had some players who were now on the bench, but maybe can play again. So we just look game by game what we can do and what we try, what is the best for the team and the player individually. In that way we try to control them, to see how they are every day, and this is also good because we really spoke open about it with the players, about the rotation and about the things. Sometimes you don't want to rotate, but sometimes it's necessary.
Hola Dick, yo le quería preguntar sobre el rival, el Racing de Ferrol, que viene en una posición complicada en la tabla, viene con esa presión, incluso con ese ambiente de final para el entrenador Cristóbal Parralo. ¿Estos partidos con rivales tan tocados son aún más peligrosos por la presión que tienen encima o no?
For me it's every week. I don't really look at the table when we play. Of course you look at the table, but I don't judge teams on this table because this league is very complicated. It's a good league. You see teams, they compete every week. I think if you need to say tomorrow who's going to win some games like or we have a total program. I don't think a lot of games maybe you have good because everybody can just win from each other. That's what I also saw in the last game with us. We can dominate, we can have chances and everything, and we have a draw. So in that way, I just see again a complicated game. But what I always try to do is to really focus on ourselves, on our own philosophy and development. And in this way, I'm in a lot of things I'm very happy, and in a lot of things we need to improve and need to do better. But for me, this is not new. This is what I already said in the summer. This is going to be this year for sure.
Hola Dick, bueno, ya más o menos lo ha contestado en la pregunta anterior, pero viendo la clasificación, siendo un partido pendiente que tiene el Club Deportivo Castellón, ¿puede marcar mucho esta victoria o esta derrota en el próximo partido? Porque ganando nos volvemos a acercar mucho al playoff, pero perdiendo parece que se está más cerca que nunca del descenso, que sigue estando lejos, pero claro, cambia mucho, ¿no?, de ganar o perder este próximo partido, porque hemos estado tan bien acostumbrados durante la temporada a estar arriba, que a lo mejor se pierde en casa contra el Ferrol, otra derrota en Castalia, podría significar el mentalizarse realmente de que hay que mirar más hacia abajo y no tanto hacia arriba, ¿no?
No.
Yeah, but this can also maybe for a few days, because if you win tomorrow and you lose again against Malaga, it's for me it is really, I think it's going to be the whole season like this, that you see a lot of teams close to each other. I also think you saw it last year also in this league, and now for this year I think the league is even stronger. So I think a lot of teams, you can see they will compete for the bottom 4 places, they will compete for the mid-table, and probably they will compete for place in the top. So I don't want to look at that too much and to give the players or myself or the coaching staff too much pressure. I just want to do one thing, is that is what we always do. We look at the first coming game and try to win that game, and if we win, it's always more happy than to the upcoming game. But on the other side, the games come now so fast, so I think it will be like a roller coaster till the winter for sure, and also after.
Hola, ¿qué tal, Dick? Yo le quiero preguntar un poco por la zona defensiva. Sin contar el partido de Copa, el equipo lleva desde el 2-0 ante el Levante, bueno, pues encajando un gol o más en algún partido. No sé si un poco le preocupa, dado el otro día, por ejemplo, el Huesca, que en una ocasión relativamente sencilla hace el 1-1. No sé un poco en ese sentido cómo se está trabajando.
No, I'm not that worried. I think it's a part of our philosophy also that we maybe can get chances against us in this league, probably also a little bit higher, but this is also a thing where we need to work on, where we need to learn from. It's the other way. It can also be the other way around, that you maybe have less chances. I think we still get a lot of chances to score goals, so in that way we could do better also. It's a part of our philosophy, but we work on it. Yes, it has to be better, but that doesn't mean if you change your play style or whatever that you then have less chances against you. I totally don't believe in that, and it is also shown that it is not like that. So for me, concerned, I said maybe I said it's a little bit too big word, but we work on it. We try to make them better. We try to make them having them better decisions. But what I already said in the last game, it has nothing to do with a counter attack or whatever. It's just a simple goal kick from the goalkeeper from them. And in the other game, I think in another game it also started, I think, when we lost here, also like with 9 or 10 minutes, 3 goals against us. It also started with that, with a goal kick and even with a throw in. So for me, it's more, I think, a focus point, the concentration where they need to be better, and also on that we work hard. So yeah, it's a good point to work on what we do, but this is also part in our philosophy.
Hola Dick, bueno, respecto al partido de mañana en el Skyfy Castellón del Racing Club de Ferrol, ¿cuáles consideras que pueden ser las claves y la afición, ¿no? Muy importante también para conseguir la victoria. Gracias.
Is I think a big general key is to have a home game again that we win. This is also what we spoke about today a little bit. Me with the players on the pitch. I think it's a good moment after a good game away again that we also can show it at home. I know the last home game we played very well. The first 20 minutes till the goal against us. After that it was not, but then I think we recovered well, especially also the second half with one man down. But I think now the players really need to show tomorrow that we also can win at home what we did more, but also that we play good and that we win. So not only playing good for a sort of moment, but also to win. But in the end, I don't want to pressure them, especially not at home. I think it has to be a good mix. I know we have very good supporters, and I maybe can ask them even now to be more behind the team in this home game to help them to go for the win, because I see the players every day, they do everything for this club and to try to win games.
No sé si quiere o puede actualizar las altas y bajas, si recupera a Salva o a Thomas, o si pierde alguno también después de Huesca.
No, there are not more injuries. There are a little bit like impacting what happens in the game. This is normal, but I think everybody will be recovered for sure tomorrow. Salva and Thomas, they trained today with the team. We will make a decision later in the day how their reaction was to be available on the bench, but that also will be on the bench, so not playing. This I can already share with you guys. And this will be also like a game for the preparation for maybe the weekend, where they maybe are more and better available than this game. But if they are available for this game, and we will decide at the end of the day, then it will also probably maybe for 20 or 25 minutes. So this we try to handle good, what I already said. First of all, with the rotation and everything, this we take in account. That's why we stop sometimes later or earlier or whatever, because we know and we have the knowledge about what is happening with the players.
Dick, la última por mi parte. En la última rueda de prensa dejabas bastante claro que se generan muchas ocasiones y que tal vez echabas de menos un poco más de calidad para convertirlas, que aprovechando esas ocasiones el Castellón tendría muchos más puntos. Pensando en el mercado de invierno, ¿vas a pedir precisamente eso? ¿Algún jugador más que arriba pueda aprovechar mejor esas ocasiones? No sé si utilizar la palabra calidad, pero que pueda darte un poco más de punch arriba.
I don't want to point out that it is, for me, it's not really about the player who gets, or if it is like the number 9 or whatever. It's about, for me, it's all about the players who come up front. For everybody, it's very easy to talk about De Miguel, but De Miguel didn't have all the chances the last game, but they talk about the number 9. It's really, for me, it's like strange, because Raúl, Calatrava, Douglas, they missed more the chances. Maybe I missed 1 or 2, but it was not really like De Miguel. For me, it's not really about it's about the total package that we need to do better, and the players can score, but sometimes it's like decision making, that sort of quality, and we need to take that in account. Sometimes they can't do better, and they try to do everything right, but then it's going maybe too fast for them, or they are not in the right position. So the only thing what we can do is that we can bring them to the final third, and there you need to have a good day, a good decision, a good ball, that sort of things. We have already signed 2 players, but they are not available, so I need to wait for them. So that is what it is. Kamara is working on his injury. Nick is coming in January. So in that case, I know that there are already 2 players are coming, but I don't have them now. So it's not really that I need to ask for other players. I'm also not the type of coach who is really asking for players. I just work with the players who are here, try to make them better, try to make decisions in that, and try to help them. If they are not improving, we try to help them to be better. So in that case, I'm just when I'm on the pitch with the players, I'm a happy man to help them to be a better football player. And I think the most players, since we are here, we try to improve. They improved. They are in a better shape, in a better level. So for me, that is my job to do. And now, of course, I hope that the 2 players are that they are really available and good in January for us to help us and to help the team and the club.
Yo le quería preguntar por el tema de los apercibidos de sanción. Tiene diversos y todos en la misma posición, en la zona defensiva. Chirino, Alberto, Jetro Willems. ¿Le preocupa esta situación? Porque también es cierto que jugadores que podrían ser alternativa en defensa, como Óscar Gil no está, como Salva Ruiz podría entrar mañana, pero no está para jugar el 100% de los minutos. ¿Ha hablado con ellos? ¿Le preocupa la situación?
No, I'm not worried. If they are not available, they are not available in the next game, so we need to choose other players. The only thing is, what I hope is that they don't get like crazy yellow cards or a stupid yellow card. So that is the only thing what I can not ask from them, because I hate to talk about it, because if you talk about those things to the players, it will happen. They are mature enough. They know already that they have like 4 cards. This is told to them after the game. So in that way, when they play, they need to take their responsibility. And if they do something, then it's their own responsibility. In the end, if they are not available, they are not available. I'm not going to hide behind those things. That's why I try to make now decisions. Maybe that some players are available that game, but in the end, if you have to make minutes and you play the game, it can happen that you get a yellow card. Unfortunately. And this is also the part of the whole year. Every team will have these things in this process. And if they are not available, I just need to play another player. So it's a big chance to play with 11 attackers on the pitch.